From shadow depths the whispers rise, where sunlight fears to tread, of silent ships with hollow eyes and crews long since been dead. The barnacles they cling and creep, the seaweed wraps the mast, while weary watch the sleepers keep. A doom that's meant to last. Heave ho, me lad. The tide runs black and deep. Heave ho, where secrets ancient
Good.
The
You can pay us
licensing
real
fee?
money.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
You already own Mousetrap. You already own the realms. Why the hell do I have to pay a fee to give you the idea? Just go. You got somebody on staff. Do it. Make it happen.
Let me ask a question. Let me ask a question. Do we, the heyday of D&D novels, is back probably 25 years ago, 20 years ago, right?
Mhm.
So do you see a pathway for no, stories, whether they're audible or other ways, but just to get back to writers writing stories about the realms? Is there a pathway there that's open?
Yep. There's a pathway, but not under the current management because now here's the thing. You guys may vaguely remember years ago at Gen Con, um, everybody trying to get novels and me sitting talking with Brian Thompson and all you guys waiting outside for the chance to go in and pitch novels to Brian. And what Brian was telling me is, I'm poaching you and taking you to tour. I'm going to be poaching everybody because you should be looking for new work because Hasbro does not agree with the returns model that exists in US publishing. So they have shut down the fiction publishing arm of every single company they have acquired. And that was like 20 companies before they came along and took TSR.
Yep.
Okay. They will fire all of you. They will do away with the novel line. And I said, but your novel line outsells your gaming line 10 to 1. And he said, they don't care. To them, all of D&D is a rounding error. They are buying TSR to get Magic the Gathering and the Pokemon license.
Right.
Because they assumed that the Pokemon license was sewn up, was theirs forever.
Oops.
Yeah. And what they were trying to
They
do
didn't
was
read the fine print there.
They hadn't done their research as usual. But they also thought at the time that, okay, let's leave Wizards of the Coast intact for a year or two and let it run. Because if they can capture lightning in a bottle the third time, then it'll be worth the purchase price we paid. The share, remember how they big, tall, huge share prices to all you guys just to get it. And they thought, okay, maybe they can once again capture lightning in a bottle. In other words, come up with something new that will sell just as well as this. So that's literally what they did. And they held off and watched, and it didn't happen, of course. Because you can't, that's like saying every time you step up to the plate, you will hit a home run. Nope. Doesn't
No,
work
it's
that
not
way.
just a home run. They want a grand slam every time without loading the bases.
Right. With yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Right.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but no, there is a way back, but not under these current management things because they don't get it. They are still, as you say, looking for the grand slam. And if we don't produce it, what's wrong with you people? This is why we canceled the program. And it's like, you don't understand how book publishing works in the United States of America. No, we don't. We don't care. You see, that's what you're up against. We don't, and we don't care. But we're executives and you're not.
Well, remember
And
they came out and said we're not a book publishing company.
that's right.
Yeah.
And they were just telling you like it is. We do not do this because we do not want returns. We want final sales. If you buy toys from them, every toy you buy is a final sale. You eat the mistake if it doesn't sell.
I got a question for you then. Do you see a publisher coming along at some point and making a play for the line?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
but it would be a third-party license because Hasbro's never going to relinquish an IP.
Yeah, no,
But
I
yes,
understand.
yeah, they would certainly license it,
And actually
and
have a real stable of authors against it.
and that may be what's about to happen now.
Okay.
But what I'm afraid of is that because in modern North American business practice, knowledge is power, as in people keep secrets, like executives keep secrets because I know this and you don't. So I'm afraid that they will negotiate in secret with any company that's interested, and we'll find out about it when the stable of authors is complete and ready, and then and only then will the thing be announced. You see what I mean? Because
And
they love.
it'll be a stable of George R. R. Martin and Pat Rothfuss because they've proven they can finish series.
No. Joking aside, you will never see either of those gentlemen associated with it because they
It's not
want
worth their time. Yeah.
bingo. They want people who are dirt cheap and who have exhibited a track record of writing like we used to do for TSR, rescuing a product in a weekend for no money at all. That's what they're interested in.
Yep.
That's what they want to see more of, not the big names of this world. The only time they would get a big name involved is a Joyce Brothers type thing. Remember when they were fighting the Satanic Panic and they got Joyce Brothers to endorse them. But that didn't mean Joyce Brothers wrote anything except nice little marketing sideboard saying, "Oh no, it's really good for you. It will improve your mind." She wasn't writing D&D modules,
I can picture
Thank
her
goodness.
actually. I can hear her voice. It's very
Yep.
funny.
Yeah.
Oh man. Now, granted, wouldn't all of us kill to have like footage of Mr. Rogers running a D&D game?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that have been wonderful?
Now, Trolley, did the orc touch you in an inappropriate place?
way.
Show me on the dog.
Hey.
I think you should get, a cardigan. You always had his cardigan. And,
Yep.
put it on thing.
Little
But
did
a
you
branded
know,
cardigan, a little.
Lady Elaine has been possessed by the Baba Yaga today.
Oh, so that's right. Today, Lady Elaine has been stolen by orcs and taken to the high tower. We, as we have to get together and go rescue her.
We have to rescue the princess. We've never done that before. Oh, dear.
Not the Palace of the Silver Princess.
Or how about Bob Ross? You have Bob Ross painting, and over here we have a happy little orc. Maybe he's just fishing off to the side of this. But
excuse me, Jeff. All I can hear is Ryan Reynolds going, "Holy fuck knuckles, I'm high as a kite."
Exactly.
Jeff, I'd like to see where the Ross wig, right? So
I'll do it. Are you kidding? I'll do it. Happy little orc over here. What's this?
These are grumpy little shrubs next to the happy trees.
Isn't that great? We have a whole world here. Look, there's a dead orc over here on the side.
Okay, well,
let's go back to Jeff's original question.
Secrets ancient sleep. The ocean sighs a mournful sound across the wave-worn stone for souls that never will be found and ships that sail alone.